first step in using this fantastic emergency fire starter kit is getting your kindling ready. The kindling can be done like this, either by shaving off little bits of wood from a piece of wood or a branch or something. They just need to be thin enough that they'll light easily, and they should be dry. You could also use pine needles or leaves or small branches, really small branches, something that will light easily. You just need to shave enough of them that you can make a small pile of them, and then that should be sufficient. Now that the kindling's done, all you need is the next size up wood to get your fire going. You can either do this by trimming as I am off of the same wood that I made the kindling from, only cut the pieces bigger. This way you have your kindling to get the fire started, and then that fire is going to start in turn the larger wood. Then on top of this you would put your full-size pieces of wood, branches, 2x4s, whatever you have to burn. Now that your wood's ready, you're going to want to take your amazing emergency fire starter kit and remove the striker and the steel wool. Tear off a small section of the 000 steel wool. In case you ever want to buy any more, it's 000 steel wool works the best. And you want to tear off that small section and then begin spreading it apart, fanning it out to make a small circle. You're going to use this at the base of your fire, and you're going to start to build on top of the steel wool. Keep fanning it out till you get it to be about like is shown here. Perfect. Next, grab your bag of the pre-shaved magnesium and pour a small pile of it along the back side of the steel wool. It should cover about half the steel wool. When you're done, it should look about like this. Next, grab your kindling and begin stacking it around the back side of the steel wool and magnesium. Stack it up sort of TP style, leave lots of air gaps around it. It'll help it to burn easier. Just keep piling it on, leave the front open, and pile it on until it looks about like this. Now get the rest of the wood you've prepared and continue to stack it on top of the kindling on the rear half of the steel wool and magnesium. Stack it teepee style and leave it a little loose, allowing for air and for the fire to flow through it freely. This will make it burn easier and quicker to get your fire started. When you're done stacking it, it should look similar to this. The kit comes with a striker, but you can also use steel wool and a 9-volt battery. I'll give a quick demo of how that will work. Just place the battery into the steel wool and it'll start the steel wool burning immediately. Voila! The downside to using a battery is, what about when it goes dead? The good thing with the striker is it's always ready to go. So that's why in the kit we provided a striker and not a battery. You take the striker, put it at the base of the steel wool, and you just need to strike a spark into the steel wool and then blow or fan it. Once it gets into the magnesium, I'm going to fan it. Magnesium burns very hot, and so it just catches the wood real easy. And voila. Ta-da.